final card in my project to do some readings for every single card in this Archetypes, the Wild Unknown Archetypes. I've made it, dear YouTube, and I'm glad to have you here with me. It took a year, it did, and the readings have got shorter as I've gone on, because I just want to finish this project now. And the final card is the Underworld. I'm sorry it's not going to end on a more positive note. Shall we have a look what it means? The Underworld, the nightmare, the ordeal, the bottom. This is no time to mince words. The archetypal territory of the Underworld is fraught with nightmares, suffering and pain. It is the darkest shadow realm, which we try vigilantly to avoid or deny at any cost. Try as we might, the darkness pulls us into its depths through disturbing dream images, unexpected accidents, illness, war, conflict, and ultimately death. Not visiting the Underworld, or denying its existence altogether, is what gives it dangerous power. Traversing it forces us to bow humbly to the greater forces that be, while summoning the inner strength we previously underestimated. Take solace that the Underworld subsumes everyone from time to time, making us deeper friends, more intimate partners, soldiers of light amid our shadowy times. Facing darkness and choosing light is the most profound calling of all. It means bravery, depth, facing our deepest fears. Search for images of a map of Dante's Inferno. What does the story of epic descent stir in you? One of the earliest stories on record is that of the goddess Inanna's descent. Turns out descending into the Underworld is as old as time itself. Dear lovely tarot reading watchers, what do we think about this? The Underworld. Everyone must have a low point in their life, right? Often referred to as the dark night of the soul. We know this, don't we? Don't we? I think we do. I'm going to put these final two cards here and put all the cards out that I've got left that I haven't used, okay? What's the worst point in your life so far, dear lovely watchers? Let me know. What's happened? Has there been losses? Has there been... This is the thing, it's like, who can avoid pain? Everyone's going to have had pain, right? Everyone. I've only got 3 of these. 2 of these. 3 shits. Spreading the cards out now. Got 3 of these. Okay. What's the answer? Okay, the Underworld. Let's have the Black Cat Tarot for the Underworld. Got the final angel card. Literally the final one for the Underworld. I'm going to have the Black Cat Tarot for the dark and the White Cat Tarot for the light. Okay, because there's always a balance, isn't there, between darkness and light. And the whole pattern of life is darkness and light. We have night time, we have daytime, where there's alarm going past. We have noise and we have quiet. We have riches, we have poverty, we have duality everywhere. That duality is one of the fun parts of life, isn't it? I think another purpose of living, because I did come up with all these themes of life once. I had all these ideas about the themes that run through our lives. You know, sometimes you have a theme of loss, runs through a whole life, that can be their theme. Sometimes the theme of life is forgiveness. Sometimes the theme of life is learning to deal with poverty. Sometimes the theme of life is learning to deal with jealousy or envy or riches or beauty or ugliness or disability or whatever. You know, it's like there's nothing you can do to change these things no matter what you do. So you have to accept it. You have to accept this is going on for me in my life right now. And then from that point you work forwards. And so the Underworld, the way to escape the Underworld is acceptance, isn't it? Well, you can't rush to acceptance, but when you get to accept what's happened, then you know you're going to come out the other side. Ooh, new beginnings. Do you look at that? That's the only way forward. From once you've hit rock bottom, angel, that's what we like to see. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, dear guardian angels, helping me to open these cards up and to have the underworld balanced by angels and new beginnings. I like that. But then we've got the creating moon shadow. Of course we have. We can't have the light without the darkness. And if you did have the light without the darkness, I don't think you'd really appreciate the light. The girl with the pearl earring, except it's now Bitcoin. The rebel. Well, Banks is a rebel, isn't he? The rebel. It's pointless fighting against this. Right, absolutely pointless. Everyone has the same journey. If you're on a journey into the underworld, you're not the first person to have gone there. Focus. Okay, so your underworld and your downside, dear little spiritual elephant, is your lack of focus. Okay? And recognising when someone's bringing you flowers, not to offer them a baseball bat in return. Recognise when love is being offered to you. Making adjustments for other people. Yeah, not to be too rigid in what you believe should be happening. Raccoon, decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. Okay, look at this. This is being a lion and masquerading and wearing a mask in order to stave off people that you see as a threat. But really, you're very loving. Look at this white cat, white dove. This is for the white elephant. And you're capable of having a great love and being very loving. Beautiful, isn't it? So your underworld is, the rock bottom part is not being able to accept love into your life. But you can, because once you've accepted that and recognised that's what you're doing, you can start working towards it. Beautiful. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. See you, lovely Lilac elephant. Where is your underworld? What happened to you? New beginnings. Oh, perfect. You've already had your underworld moment. You've already accepted everything that's happened to you, and now you're on new beginnings. You joker. You've learned to use humour to get yourself through this. That's fantastic. You are the Queen of Hearts. You do the dance of love really well. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Dark side. Five of Pentacles. The light side. Six of Cups. It's feeling buried beneath a lot of sorrow and grief and doubt, self-doubt. But now you're coming out the other side to recognise, no, there are brighter days ahead for you, dear lovely Lilac. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Hey, dear lovely pink elephant, what happened to you in the underworld? Keeper of wisdom. It brought you wisdom. It brought you an experience that you wouldn't swap for anything. It gave you a halo. It took you down to the absolute depths and put you on your knees, but also gave you an awareness of the importance of spirit and prayer. And it gave you strength to know that you can go through all manner of pain. We are the world, and you can come out on top because you've learned to blend with other people and the importance of community and strength in numbers. Dark side was doing it all on your own and not wanting to do it on your own. It wasn't a choice. The bright side was recognising that you were still okay even though you were on your own. Beautiful. Thanks for watching. Okay, green elephant. Power of love in this elephant. What happened to you in the underworld? Oh, it's alright. Haha. You enchanted the dragon. You went into the underworld and you conquered the dragon. The thing you were scared of, you conquered it. You overcame it. Look at this. You overcame it. You didn't have to join them. You beat them. If you can't beat them, join them. There's the little shopping trolley as well coming up again. Remember? I mentioned a little story about the shopping trolley. I will add the photo again. My friend said I could use one of those shopping trolleys we pushed around in. And then I come out of my house and there's two random shopping trolleys on the street. So no, this shopping trolley didn't happen by accident. You don't have to beat them. You don't have to join them. You can beat them. Okay. Look at this. So celebrating, isn't it? Look at you. You've celebrated surviving the darkness. But the darkness for you might have well been part of your descent into the underworld is sort of an over-exuberance around imbibing things which aren't good for you, you know, like alcohol or sugary drinks or coffee or food. Something there about your trip to the underworld. Maybe that was your temptation. It looks like eagle, mastery. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit, and your wisdom inspires the world. So that is what you have learned from the dark night of the soul. You've come out wiser, stronger. What happened? 3 of Wands. You've made very unhappy and miserable, and everything you wanted just didn't work. And the bright side of that now is an absolute deep happiness and joy. Knowing the importance of love. It's taught you the importance of love. You've made mistakes in your love life and with your heart, but now you've learned that from that. You have learned what you actually want. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Now, dear little red elephant, you've had your trip to the underworld probably. Did you see it as an opportunity? Did you? Opportunity to just go wild. Did you dive in head first into cakes and all manner of things that you shouldn't have been doing? Yeah, you were the Wizard of Oz. Look, you were Toto and Dorothy, living in the land of make-believe and in a strange experience. Your underworld was a very strange experience. It was like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. Is that what's happened to you? Cruelty. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry you had horrible, horrible things happen to you. Of course you did. And trust. Oh, you've had your trust broken. Sorry about that, dear lovely red elephant. Especially when you're quite naive or quite, you think that this is all there is and you're not aware of, you know, the bigger picture, like the metaphorical, like you being a victim and then you surviving. That is you succeeding. That is you really winning. But you may not see it that way yet because of the stage of spiritual evolution that you're at. To the dark side, the 10 of Cups, you believe that you are in a soul relationship, and actually now you're the Knight of Wands. So you've learned to survive on your own. You've learned the power of being alone, but really you want to be with someone. That's your ultimate goal. And the New Beginnings card is letting you know that once you've accepted that you have been caused pain and that you have to heal from that in order to move forward, then you know which direction you've got going. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Actually, I should just say thanks ever so much for being here to watch these readings. I'm going to be taking a little break now till probably sometime in October, November. But then as soon as I'm back online somewhere, I will add some more tarot readings. Thanks for watching. And please do, if you've enjoyed any of these readings, click the like button and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Thanks. Bye.